What's up, everybody? Hey, Terb here. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Just having exciting news for you. I got new equity guns. You guys are saying, what are equity guns, Terb? I know for many of you guys, you've seen me shooting my equity guns for my clients when they get big sales, but I wore my other ones out, so I had to get new ones, which leads me to what I wanted to briefly talk about today. And that's pricing your home. Now, I'm going on my 15th year of listing, buying, obviously helping clients buy and sell real estate. And so I started pre-financial crisis, saw the recovery, saw the upturn where we are now COVID, and I've seen it where it's a significantly buyer's market to a drastically huge seller's market. And when I go into list homes now, it's so important to list your homes correctly. And there's two things that I tell my clients when I go in to list their house, because back when we had the financial crisis, sellers were just trying to break even. They were making their house math problems. They wanted to list it at X to sell at Y to net Z, meaning they wanted to walk away at zero. Many people back then were doing short sales, which means they were upside down in their home and they had to have the bank forgive them on the money they owed at closing. Fast forward to today, where it's a seller's market, where you have under a 2-month supply of homes. I think right now we're currently at 1.3 months supply. So if you list the home correctly, you're typically going to be getting multiple offers and sell your home for max value. Of course, now what sellers are doing, they're making them reverse math problems. What does that mean? Well, they want to get a certain amount of money from their home to go into their next home or into savings. So as your real estate expert, Super Terb, I go in and tell my two clients two things. One, we're going to sell your home today, meaning, well, actually, let me back up. We're going to pretend you don't have a mortgage. Now, for some people out there, they may not have a mortgage, but for many people do, and then they make their homes math problems. So the reason why I say you're not going to have a mortgage is that we're going to list this home correctly per what the market value is doing. I have my comps right there, show everything that's been going on. So then the second thing I do is I tell them, we're going to buy your home today. So if I just brought you into your house, you sat down and say, all right, Terb, what should we offer? I have the comps right there. So important to list the home correctly, because what is it going to do? It's going to create urgency when we list the home right. So then when we have buyers come running through that front door, hopefully I'm going to have multiple offers to convey and to review with my seller and then make max value on the home, which leads my clients, let's make sure they're loaded. I got a little bit stick here. Let me see. I got all the cash in here. Got it. So then when I go to my seller, they go to closing. What do they get to do? Equity gun time. So anyway, those are very important to think about, because depending on who you list your home with, you want to make sure you price the home correctly. Listen, you're hiring an expert. There's many times where I don't get a listing because I don't want to list the home for what the seller thinks their home is worth, and we're not on the same page. I tell them, listen, I'd rather have this conversation now than in 60 days when you're frustrated when someone hasn't bought your house. So remember that. And in saying all that, if you're thinking about selling, because there's no better time, reach out to me. I'd love to help you, be able to do a no obligation market analysis, just show you what our team can do to sell your home, and we'd love that opportunity. Hope you guys have a phenomenal weekend. As always, guys, it's Michael Turbot, your local real estate expert with the Terb Group, Coldwell Banker HBW. And remember, who you work with matters. See ya.